Right, so let's make a start and make some more cartridges. What I'm going to show you in this video is how to do it, basically. So all these you can see in front of us here, these are all from PCBWay, and they are really good stuff. You can order one of these straight from PCBWay and it'll come through within no time at all, and you get that. And if we flip it over, it tells you exactly what you need. So you need a 74LS 273 and you need a 74LS 02 and then you need a 27C 512 confused.com. Then had to think about that. So that's what you need to do these. So I've already made some on here and I've shown you how to do the Ghostbusters one in the past in another video. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to move these out of the way for the minute, and we're just going to concentrate on one of these boards here, which again, as you can see, they're exactly the same, although this model you can get from PCBWay. All the links for this board you'll find in the description. You just go on eBay and order an LS 273 and an LS 74LS 02, and then you can get your chips that you need, or whichever you want to do. These ones go up to 1 megabyte, so you can do things like Goonies. So you can see Goonies there. It's exactly the same, apart from the chip is bigger, because it holds 1 meg of data, does that chip. So they're really simple. On the back of these boards, when I find it, wherever it's disappeared to, I think it's stuck in the machine, so I'll pull one of these out. So on the back you can see you've got some little jumpers up there to set for which size of chip you're going to use. Everything's on GitHub for these, all the information's there. Again, that link will be in the description if you want to order some of these from PCBWay and 3D print yourself a cartridge case like this one, if you want to do them, to put your PCB inside, which I've done with this one over here. So let's get to that. I'm going to show you how to do a few and how to program them. So they're done and they're out of the way. What I'm going to do first is show you exactly how to program them. So this is a TL866 programmer, which is all you need. I'm going to pan you up to the screen now and let you have a look at the software. Okay, so I've got my 27C512 in the programmer, ready to go. Can't really see because it's blurred. There you go. So we're set up, ready to go in there. What we're to do is open that up. So what I'm going to do on this one is we've just physically started it up. I've gone into the select IC. I've selected which IC that I wanted, so I've got that already programmed and set in there. You can have check ID on, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, depending on what chips you're burning. I've got it on automatic erase, automatic verify afterwards, so we're all set up ready to go for that one. So what I'm going to do first is the Alien 8 of 2019 game. So the easiest way to do this is to take that, copy that and go open. So you might have a lot of files inside there, so you can actually just paste the name in there and it'll find it, and we've selected it anyway. But if you've only got a couple in there like me, you can just click on that. We'll click open. Don't touch anything in here, just click OK. Go to device. Because we've got it on auto raise before, it'll automatically do it for us. If you're using an EPROM with a window in it, you can't raise it through here. You can only raise the ones that are electronic raisables, the EPROMs. So we're going to program that one now with Alienate. It doesn't take too long. Here we go. You'll see how fast it goes now. I'll let you go through on that one. There you go, it's raw, it's just verifying now. We've verified that. So that's done. We've got as Alienate written to us chip. So this is my little test one, is this one. And what I do with the test ones is I put sockets in so I can pull the chips out in and out as I please, just a bit of test out. If you're putting sockets on them, you won't be able to fit them into a case. They don't go in. What I do is, because you can only order a minimum for 5. You can order 10 as well. They are the same price, there's no difference in it. So you may as well order yourself 10 and build one up with some sockets in so you can test it before you solder them to the board. Like I have done with these other ones. Let me show you one. Well, I haven't done this one, but as you can see, the goon is soldered directly to the board. So there's no sockets on that. Once it's in, it's in. So like I said, I like to put sockets in. I have a little test one that I want to put sockets in so I can check these things out properly. So then all you need to do is just lift your chip out and pop it in there. We have to set it further back because it's only a small chip. And that's it, we're in. So I'm going to pop that into the back of the 64. There we go, we're in. So I'm going to move you up to the screen now so you can have a look. So fire that up, and hopefully it should just start up. Fired straight up with Alienate. We can go for number 1 and press 0, start the game. So there you go, Alienate's running. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is now, just to flash yourself a few games and keep changing them on that board, and you'll see exactly how it goes. So I've put the chip back in the EPROM burner, and I'm going to go for Blagger Goes to Hollywood this time. So we'll go back into his files where they are, pick Blagger out, OK, device, program. So again, it's automatically erased it again for us, and it's programming through there now, and that's done, successfully programmed. So we can take a chip out of the programmer now and put it back into his cartridge, pop the cartridge back into the 64, and crack that up. And there you go, we've got Blagger Goes to Hollywood. I've no joystick plugged in, so I can't start the game up, but you can see it's working there. So I'm just going to go through now, do Monty on the Run and Spy vs Spy, just to show you how easy it is to keep changing it. So switch that off, put the cartridge down, lift the chip out, put it back in the programmer, go over here, pick up Monty on the Run, open, program, yep, off she goes. So yeah, if you want any of these cartridges, guys, if you don't want to do all this work and you want to do your one, by all means, drop me a message. You'll find the contact details in the description. If you want any cartridges making, I'll quite happily do them for you. They're not over expensive, so they're really cheap, to be honest. So there we go, verified as Monty on the Run. We can take that back out of there now. Pop that back into his cartridge. Slot it back in, flick the switch, and we've got Monty on the Run running. So it's that easy, guys, to be able to make these. You just need them 2 chips. You need the 273, the LS, 74LS 273, and the 74LS02, and then you need the 27C 512 chips, and that's it. So again, we'll just do one more now, switch that off, take the chip, And if you have a look for the one load, it actually has a folder in there with all these chips in there, not chips, but games in there. So you can just pick them up as you please and just fire it off and do whichever game you want. Spy versus Spy, open, OK, device, program, go. So yeah, so these PCBs from PCBWay are absolutely cracking. They're very cheap, so they're not over expensive. I mean, yeah, okay, the postage is a killer coming from China, but hey, it is what it is. So Spy versus Spy is done. In it goes. Start it up, and we should have Spy versus Spy. So that's how easy it is to be able to make these. I know, I'm sorry I haven't showed you soldering it to the board, but these solder absolutely fantastic on these boards. One thing that you do need to make sure that your cartridge port is clean. Them cartridges that I've showed you earlier, I tested them on my machine. Some of them that didn't work, some of them did. I pulled out another 64. The ones that did work didn't work, and the ones that didn't work did work. Confused.com. So I pulled out my 60s clone, this one, which I've built myself from scratch, that has all new parts in it, and it just fires them up every single time. Just make sure that you clean all your flux up off that board before you start shoving them in them sockets, otherwise they're going to give you problems. But other than that, absolutely fantastic. You can have whatever cartridge you like. As I said, if you check out and download the one load compact, with all the Magic Desk cartridge ROMs are in there, so you can just burn it straight to a ROM and create yourself a cartridge. So easy. But as I said previously, if you don't want to and you want me to do them for you, drop me a comment. I'll do what I can, or drop me a message. Email details are in the description, along with all the other contact details that are in there as well. So I quite happily do any cartridge that you feel like that's in the one load list, if you want me to do them for you.